Hello everyone, and welcome to the Claire 12 Days of Xmas podcast with me, your host, Randy Prizzle. Now obviously guys, I've got a guest on, you know what I mean? This is one of my main guys, my main man, you know what I mean? He's known to me as J Dizzle, but also known as Blumour. Please welcome to the podcast, well the Claire Xmas podcast for the first time, Blumour!
Yay!
Yeah, it's good. It's good to have you on the Xmas podcast for the first time, Blumour.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's still weird for me to call you Blumour because obviously I know you as J Dizzle, but you know, like other people out there wouldn't really mind or care. But I think generally, you know, for me, obviously, I wanted to get you on the Xmas podcast because I know obviously you come with the funny stuff, and anyone who comes with the funny stuff, it's all about J Dizzle, well, Blumour. So yeah, let's get into it.
So with the J Dizzle, you've been calling me that for years. That's a nickname you've been calling me.
Yep.
Since we were like 16.
Yep.
I think. Yeah. And then Bloomer's an artist name, which I picked up, was it last year?
Yeah.
Because I got into music production, and hopefully soon I will be putting music out there for everyone to hear.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, everybody do follow his page, you know, at Blumour, which is obviously there, available on Instagram. Obviously, links will be below as well, so guys, you can check that out too. So yeah, all right. Let's get into obviously some funny jokes for you, John. I don't know if you've heard obviously the podcast before, you know. So if you have heard the Xmas podcast, we usually get into a few funny jokes, a few would you rathers, and a few, you know, little short funny stories. So, and then get your reaction to them. So we obviously would have debates, but we don't have much people. It's just me and you. So, you know, there's not really much to debate about there. But obviously we'll come to a few Christmas stories that I've got, some funny ones. So you just tell me if these are funny. I'll just read them to you and you just basically rate them out of 10 if you think they're funny or not. So, okay, here we go. Is the first one. Late home, after a night out, a youngster attempted to climb into his home down the chimney. He did not want to wake the other residents in the Judson Centre Social Services Agency. Also, he had broken his curfew and wanted no trouble. In the best Santa Claus mode, he climbed onto the roof and let himself down the chimney. Unfortunately, he was too large and had become stuck. The 70-year-old began moaning as he was heard and rescued. Firefighters and police officers from the city of Royal Oak, Michigan, USA had to pull him out. The youth suffered from minor scrapes and bruises. That was that. So does that count as funny to you or not funny at all?
So did you say 70-year-old?
No, 17.
Oh, 17. I was going to say.
So basically, he was large and he got stuck in the chimney. Yeah, he tried to fit down the chimney, unfortunately got stuck. So
he was large, but he was not in charge.
Yeah, well,
it's more of a story.
Definitely not in charge. He definitely got stuck there, and literally like a socket and a charge on. You know, when you're trying to charge your phone, literally it fits just right, and then you obviously trying to get it out later on. You have to fidget around with it to try and put it out, especially if they want to get on too tight. So
that would have been hilarious if someone put like wood under the chimney and then like started setting a fire.
Yeah, and his house got cooked or something.
Yep, like turkey. Soon as you can't go out and get turkey.
Yeah, turn it to, you know, human turkey for you. You know what I mean? Some, I don't know, Hugh Turkey or something. What would you call it? Hugh Turkey. You know, something along them lines. So,
what would you call it? The human edible. a 17-year-old. I don't know. Funny it was because I kind of put like a spin on it mentally. And plus, I was pretty convinced that you said 70-year-old.
I think if it was 70-year-old, it probably would have been a bit more funnier. You know,
I would be asking, how'd you get up that chimney in the first place?
who knows? He's probably creeping around like some resident neighbour grandma's house or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like just creeping out the house or something, you know. So he couldn't get caught or something. So he's just like, well, just stick to my younger days, creep out. It'd just be nice. It'd be fine. Don't worry, someone's not going to catch me. But you know, Jerry, that's
back in my days.
in 1954, back in my days, when we used to creep around the chimneys, you know, we used to do the old sweep. Look left, right, and see if there was anyone in sight. Okay. Alright, we're just going to leave the stories out for now. We'll come back to a few more stories later on. Well, let's jump into Would You Rather questions. So we got some Would You Rather questions for you, Dizzle. We got one for you here. Would you rather have to eat a whole turkey in one sitting or never be able to eat turkey again?
Oh. I'm not really a turkey guy though.
Yeah,
so,
neither am I.
Yeah, okay, so I would go with the second one.
Never be able to eat turkey. I 100% agree on that one, man. You know what I mean? For me, it's always been chicken or pork. You're one of them, you know what I mean? I'm not into, you know, this turkey vibe. But when obviously I've usually had it, I've had it with obviously a lot of seasoning on it. I can't eat it dry, man. Do you know what I mean? It tastes like piss. If someone's pissed in the turkey, it tastes like someone's pissed in the turkey, brother, and put it under the oven. That's what it tastes like, man. If you've tried that shit without seasoning, John, trust me, man, it's absolutely rank.
I don't know. I'm Latino. Like we don't season it as much as like other cultures, but we do season it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know what piss turkey tastes like.
But no, if you've tried it without like a lack of seasoning, you kind of taste that undertone.
Yeah, I can imagine it tastes like.
Yeah, there's like an undertone of like piss or something, or someone put some dill in it, or something bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then you're tasting, and you're like, what is this flavouring? But this flavouring doesn't taste right. Do you know what I mean? It's like something that's just like gone off. That's what I'll describe turkey as. It has that feeling of like when you've tried it, and then that aftertaste hits. It's like, shit, what the fuck have I done? I done fucked up, didn't I? Do you know what I mean?
That's when you knew you fucked up.
But yeah.
Okay, so that question, but this time not turkey, Nando's chicken.
Alright, cool. Well, yeah, we'll switch it. Nando's chicken then. What would you rather do if it was Nando's chicken?
I would have to eat one sitting.
Yeah.
Which I think I could probably do.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm not tested myself on that.
Yeah, because obviously let's say if it was like a extra large chicken, like you're eating an extra large. Do you know what I mean? You have to sit there and eat that. Do you know, like the old school day, what was that film that came out back in the days? I think it was it Oliver Twist or something like that, where the person had to sit down and eat a whole cake or something. It was one of them films, I don't know, it's one of them back in the days, but...
And it reminds me of as well when we did the chicken wing challenge.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit of a... Yeah. That was a challenge.
No, that fucked me up, John. Literally coming home, you had to sit in the toilet for like a couple of, like literally about close to like 30 to 45 minutes, man. Literally, stomach was going all over the place.
What's so funny is you wake up the next morning and your shit still smells like
chicken. You're like, I don't know whether I should enjoy this or like be offended by it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, do I go or do I go oh? You're like, how do you feel like that? Especially when you're farting the next day as well. Like you like laid a couple of farts out, you're like, and then you like smell it and it's like chicken. You're like,
it still smells like the barbecue seasoning, the barbecue flavour.
I know, barbecue chicken. Oh man.
It's a hell of a challenge, which you enjoy at the time.
Yeah.
But then it comes with consequences of repercussions.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. You know what I mean? You're fried fries and your shit smells like chicken. It's like, you know, you don't know what to feel like. It's like, do you enjoy that? Does it turn you on to get more chicken the next day or something? Like, because you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I've just had chicken, and then I'm smelling my shit, and it smells like chicken again. I don't know. Does it put you off?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, does it put
you kind of get that 1-2 second where you like it, but then afterwards you're like, like I think I'm off for chicken wings for like a week.
Oh no, yeah, man, rather leave that. Alright, we're going to move on to the next one. Would you rather get the best gift you ever received again, or get a new gift but have no idea if it will be good or bad?
Get the gifts again, then I could sell it. Like, you even know it, just behind your back, just sell it.
Yeah, like what if it's, I don't know, like you got like an expensive perfume or something, like a Givenchy, I don't know, something along them lines.
If it's the best gift I've ever had, then it would be something like I really, really enjoyed, no?
Like, cause someone...
Okay, so let's say if it was a PS5.
Yeah.
And then I get it again. So that PS5.
Yeah.
That's the way I'm thinking. Surprise gifts. Oh, you know what? When you come to my age, a pair of socks makes you happy. So I'm not really too picky about surprise gifts. But yeah, to answer your question, the first one.
Yeah. I mean, as kids, getting socks was fucked up, man. Literally, when you get socks for Christmas...
What the fuck is this?
Exactly, you get pissed off. That's what's like...
What's my PlayStation?
I know, especially when, like... I don't know, because I usually got socks from my aunties. And when my aunties were giving me socks and stuff, I'd be offended, man. I'd be like...
Really?
I'd be, like, slightly offended. I'll have to, like, grin and bear, go, thanks, auntie, thanks. But
so
literally...
You're like, fuck off!
It's just like, yeah, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? How can you give me socks again for the second or third year in a row? The fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Literally pisses you off. But you can't actually say that because, like, then they're gonna give you a slap or something. And number one, you ain't gonna get
1-2.
You ain't gonna get any more presents again. Exactly like a beat, 1-2, bruv, back and forth. Do you know what I mean? They're passing you around back and forth.
You won't get any more presents, so you won't get socks next year.
Exactly, and then plus you get beats as well at Christmas. You want beats, and then you're gonna get beats as well, like the
you
headphones.
Get beats, but not the good kind.
Exactly, not the Beats headphones. You're just getting pure beats. Do you know what I mean? And it's not like with the drum and bass as well going in the background where you're getting bare beats. No. You're getting absolutely slaughtered.
But it's crazy how like now you receive socks and it just doesn't anger you or faze you that much. It's kind of like a blessing. If I was to receive socks and clothes now,
I mean, yeah, I'd agree with you now. I mean, obviously, if you probably said to me in my early 20s, giving me socks and stuff like that, I'd have told you,
you're not having that.
Hey, what is this shit? Do you know what I mean?
You're like, rampage
yeah, do you remember the Pele, what's his name? What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, the fuck is this? When Brazil got battered 7-0 by...
That was hilarious. Do you remember we spent like, what was it, like 2-3 hours just looking at memes? Because new ones kept popping up.
You get dying with laughter, man, because they were ripping Brazil to shit, man.
Oh, that was too much.
I know. Alright, we'll come to the next one. Would you rather relive a past winter holiday again, or get to travel to a future winter holiday?
Future winter holiday.
100%.
I don't. Yeah, 100%, because I don't really... Like, one of my goals is to travel the world and revisiting a place, even if I really liked it, is not like in my agenda. Because it stops me from that goal, you know?
Yeah.
The world is massive.
Yeah. 100%. I agree with you on that one.
There are places I've been to and I really love. And yeah, maybe in the future I'll go again.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
They're not on my list anytime soon.
Yeah. Like, for me, like, I would go Dubai again. That's one place I'd go, and New York again. Those are the two places I would go back to again, because with Dubai, I never got to experience all of the goodness of Dubai. I missed out quite a lot when I went there. So, I mean, I tried obviously some McDonald's. The McDonald's there was banging. I'm not gonna lie to you, John. It was sick. Like, you go there and you try the food's there really nice, but I never got to experience, like, you could say, the kind of luxurious kind of style of Dubai. I got to experience the low end, you know, kind of living in a bit of drama, you know, sleeping with parents, kind of that side of Dubai. You know what I mean? It's not great. So, but it was still good, but it was just, we experienced the kind of, you know, harsh times of the Dubai trip with a lack of sleep because
Dubai on a budget.
Exactly. You know, listen, I'm not gonna dig out mum, but mum was snoring. Let's just put it like that. And it was literally turmoil when you're sleeping in the room, mum. And then
I hate snores.
Oh,
I really hate it.
You got sister there too, and you know, and it's just me as well. And she's obviously giving it one, and you're like, oh man, like really, like you can't keep nudging her, mum, like. Just hold it down, mum. Please hold it down. Man, get some sleep.
You know what's so funny about snorers? Like, obviously they don't snore consistently. Like, they'll have their phases where they stop.
Yeah.
And you, for some stupid reason, think, okay, it's over.
Exactly.
Right back at it.
You think, yeah, I could get some sleep. You're like, fuck's sakes. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it is what it is, man. But thank goodness I don't sleep with my parents. So I'm past the ages when I was as a young man, when, you know, they used to take me into the room when I was very little and sleep with them. Doesn't happen now. Thank goodness. Don't really get to hear them. And even if I do, I put my plugs in and I'm off. So yeah.
So if you said you want to go to Dubai again.
Yeah.
So let's say if we could travel and Dubai was an option, you would go Dubai again?
Yeah.
Or would you go to somewhere you've never been?
I'd rather go somewhere I've never been. Like, if it's like Japan or somewhere like, I don't know, like the Caribbean, somewhere I've never been, I'd rather go there than go Dubai. So, to experience something new and different. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's like me as well.
Yeah, but if Dubai came up and there was like nowhere else that kind of fitted the bill, that was like, well, it's a good option to go there and it's cheaper and it's available and stuff, then obviously I'd have to look at Dubai. So, do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Dubai's a pretty expensive bill.
I know. John, that's why we were living on a budget when we were there, John. We realised when we got there, the place was expensive. Exactly, we're like, oh, fuck's sakes. Do you know what I mean? We bought how much money, it's not enough to really do what we want to do. So we just had to live on a budget, and that was it. But, you know, it was cool, man, to go out and see the sights and see things. We couldn't go into most places apart from, you know, shopping centres or walk around much, but it was cool. You know what I mean? It was nice. So, yes. Alright, we're moving to the next one. Would you rather spend the holidays with your family or with 3 celebrities? You can choose the celebrities. So, what would you rather, John?
Family. I really don't care for celebrities.
But it depends which type of celebrities, though. I mean, if you're
like,
looking
even if they're my idols,
yeah,
like people that I really,
yeah.
That's the thing. I don't really have. Like, I have childhood idols. Like Jackie Chan is a childhood idol.
Yeah.
But you said 3. Okay, so Jackie Chan.
What if you had like I don't know, Thierry Henry as someone as like your other one?
Okay, so like, let's put Thierry Henry there. So Jackie Chan, Thierry Henry, and I want to say Jay Dilla, but Jay Dilla's passed. Spend the Christmas day with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
But I've always had that fear of, because you know they say never meet your idols.
Yeah.
Because they might be dicks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've always had that fear, and if they were dicks, I would just be like, you know what?
Yeah, fuck
Not
you.
following you.
Yeah, I'm tearing your posters down now. Don't want nothing to do with you anymore. Do you know what I mean? But I think if it was me, yeah, I'd rather spend it with celebrities as well, because I've spent too much time with family, and it's the same thing every time you spend it with family. You know, when you're as a kid, you're more excited to spend it with family, and But now it's just like, family again. You know what I mean? Spending it exactly. Especially, you know, for me when obviously I live with family, so it's literally like every day is kind of Christmas. You're with them all the time. Do you know what I mean? Apart from when you're working and you know you've got stuff to do and that. But yeah, for me, I'd rather spend it with celebrities. If I had to pick 3 celebrities, I would spend it with. I'd probably put Thierry Henry in there as number 1, like someone I'd obviously get to chat to in that.
How about the Vavavo?
Something
how
along
he
those lines.
fucked up in the Champions League final.
Oh no! I wouldn't bury him for that.
That was the day you broke my heart.
No, the day he broke my heart is when he left. When he left to go Barcelona. That's when he broke my heart. That's when that hurt, John. That's when I was like, no.
No, I think
for 16 million as well, John. I was pissed off. I was like, 16
why was
million?
it 16 million again?
I don't know.
Is it because the contract? No, but the contract was on like 1 year or something.
Yeah.
That's why it was 16 million.
But
that's why it was such a low value.
That still takes the piss to me, like 16 million for Thierry Henry.
Yeah, but you weren't, like, now that we're older and we look at it, you're not going to pay any higher than 20 million for a 1 year contract.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
But no, it wasn't even Thierry Henry, like, in general. I think it was just Arsenal as a collective. But I remember we were 1-0 up. I can't remember. No, not Southampton. Oh yeah, Southampton. But we were 1-0 up. I can't remember what the minute was. But Henry had a clear chance to make it 2-0. A clear cut chance.
Yeah.
And he fucked up.
Yeah.
So, and then after that, obviously, and we were still. This was we was 10 men down because the 11th man got sent off pretty early.
Yeah, it's Van Persie.
Was it Van Persie?
Yeah, I think it was Van Persie was sent off.
No, was it?
I think it was.
Anyway. Yeah, let's not relive that.
Depressing. Even what's going on now is depressing, but you don't want to know this. I know you're not.
Arsenal don't.
Yeah, no, you don't. Life. Yeah, you know this. It's some team in red now for you. No,
it's just what that team.
Yeah, it's some team in red. Yeah, that's fine. You know.
You know what? Nowadays people say, "Do you follow football?" And I'm like, no, I can watch it. I don't follow it. I can watch it. And they're like, what's your team? I was like, what was my team? Is the question you want to ask me. And then I told them I used to support Arsenal. And they're like, well, like, what happened?
They killed me. They killed me, literally. I know.
Fuck me up, they're high. Well, I would just say, what would I would normally say they, like, just cause stress and heartache.
Exactly, yeah.
And then I've noticed myself watching less and less to the point where I completely stopped.
And then you started to not miss it as well. So
yeah. So I realized one day that I was wasting a lot of time watching Arsenal matches. And this was throughout when we went through that 10-year drought of no trophies. That's when I realized, you know, I'm watching, like, a match consists of what, 100 an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes, an hour and 30.
120 minutes, right?
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Right? You could have been doing something else. And then I started watching less matches to the point where less matches became no matches.
Yeah.
And I would follow Arsenal Fan TV, but then I would stop that as well. I heard that they're in trash.
Yeah.
They're gonna get relegated, bro.
Yeah, we are in the relegation zone. Like, literally, it's peak now. Do you know what I mean?
What, you literally 18, 19, 20?
15th. I didn't even want to come and talk about it, to be honest, because I was like, fuck this shit. But yeah, we brought it up because it starts to make my blood boil all over again, man. But you know, it is what it is. If we're gonna jump back onto obviously the 3 celebrities, Henry obviously would be one. I don't know who would be my other ones, but it will have to be someone who does martial arts as well, because I love martial arts film too. But like, if you probably saying dead, Bruce Lee, definitely someone I'd love to like sit and just see what he's saying. I know he's a guy. If you cut the water into the cup, it becomes the
I
cup.
will fuck up your mind, bro.
It literally made me go like doing Inception to me, like what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just to be in his presence, man, just see how he, handles things, and I wouldn't be listening to him too much, but I'll be just watching and see his reactions to things and stuff like that. How he catches a cup or something, or how he just, you throw something and he will just catch you or you kick it away. It's like, do you know what I mean? Something that cool, but yeah.
I heard he was a really normal, humble guy. I remember I saw one interview of Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
He was really, really humble. Really normal.
That's cool.
He was different when it came to fighting. Like he put a serious face on.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's cool to hear. I mean, I think.
Who would your third celebrity be?
I don't know, to be honest. That's the one I'm struggling.
I thought it would be Kano. I thought Kano would be on this list.
Yeah, but the thing is, because Kano is kind of like alive and he's kind of nearby. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like.
Because he's nearby.
No, he's not nearby me. Like, Kano doesn't live there anywhere near me. But it's because he's like around my age, and like Kano's like, do you know? It's like, okay, well, I could bump into Kano on the street one day and just be like, oh, cool, safe, all right, bless. Do you know what I mean? But I think if it was someone that I would want to, I don't know, someone like you've kind of always seen as like big time. Like, I don't know. It's mad.
What about Dave Chappelle?
I wouldn't mind meeting Dave Chappelle. I wouldn't mind. I mean, but if I
think that would either be really hilarious or really deep.
Yeah, it probably would be. It really probably would be. I mean, yeah, I'm struggling with this one, but maybe like someone I've always had a crush on. I think like someone that I've always looked at in the public eye, like Christina Milian or something. Do you know what I mean? Like
Trish Stratus.
Yeah, Trish Stratus back in the WWE days. When she had those low cut tops and she used to come out with TNA and all that. Boy, Trish back in the days, man. It was like
that was the one.
It was something that obviously ruined me as a young man and made me become a man. Do you know what I mean? Trish Stratus made me become a man very early. Because that's when I started to have like really hard-ons when I used to see Trish Stratus.
Made my pee-pee cry.
But yeah, that's what Trish Stratus generally did. She asked. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put her on that list. Trish Stratus.
You're gonna put Trish Stratus?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put her on that list. But obviously, not Trish Stratus nowadays. Obviously, Trish back in the days. Because nowadays she doesn't have that je ne sais quoi she has back in those days, man. Back in the day,
still in WWE?
No, but she makes like appearances like once or twice. I think she comes during a few times in Royal Rumble and stuff. But yeah, she doesn't have it for me anymore. Like if you're looking at someone that has it, probably now you could say Lita. Lita's someone who I think has developed a lot more better.
Wait, Lita, as in like the Hardy Boys Lita?
Yeah, Hardy Boys Lita.
What, is she still around?
She's not around, but she makes appearances once in a while. It's the same as Trish. I think they're both
still does good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that. 100%. Right, cool. Alright, well, that's who I'd pick. Alright, we'll come to obviously talk a few jokes and get onto a few jokes and get your opinions of these jokes, John. So just obviously tell me what you would rate these jokes out of 10. So if you think they're funny or you think they're not, just what you would rate them. So we'll come to the first one. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa?
What do you call it?
A rebel without a clause. Yeah. That.
I'll give that a soft 2. Soft 2.
Like a shit soft 2.
Like diarrhea.
Yeah, 100% on that one. I'd agree. I wasn't that funny, to be honest. I'd give that about a 2 as well. What do you call an elf who sings?
What do you call an elf who sings?
Rapper. Your reaction to that was, okay. Dead out here.
Nah, I'll give that a 4.
4. I'd give it higher than. Okay.
Yeah, it's higher than the first one.
Yeah. I'd agree with you in a sense. I'd go more 3, to be honest.
Let's go 3.5.
3. Oh, sure. 3.5. Why not? Okay. Next one. Why is Christmas just like your job?
Why?
You do all the work, and the fat guy with the suit gets all the credit.
I give that a 6.
6. I'll give it a 7. I thought it was more funny, so for me, I'll give that one a 7. We'll go to the next one. Why does Santa Claus go down the chimney on Christmas Eve?
Why?
Because it suits him.
Oh, smart. Okay.
Very smart.
Yeah, I'll give that one a 7. I'll give that other one a 6.
I'll give this one more of a 5, to be honest. It's in between for me, but you know. Alright, we'll come to the next one. Why are Christmas trees so fond of the past?
Why?
Because the present's beneath them.
Nice. It's not funny, it's a smart one.
Yeah, it's a smart one, but it's not funny. But I give it a 3. What would you give that?
You give it a 3?
Yeah, I thought it was smart, but it wasn't funny. Yeah, if you're telling jokes, I prefer it to be funny. Do you know what I mean? So
let's give it a 5.
You give it a 5. Alright, cool.
Yeah, let's give it a 5.
Alright, next one we come. What do you get if you eat Christmas decorations?
What'd you get?
Tinselitis.
Okay, I like that one.
That one's funny as well.
Yeah, that's the highest one. I just don't know what to give it.
I'll give it an 8.5 from me, but
yeah. Okay, let's stick with 8.5.
Okay,
let's stick with 8.
8. Okay, sure, 8. Why is Santa so jolly?
Why?
Because he knows where all the naughty girls live.
Oh, bad boy.
Very bad.
Yeah, bad boy.
But yeah, I'm probably thinking he doesn't mean girls, he means actually women. Let's just stick with that. He means women, he doesn't mean girls. Do you know, because that's very controversial, but yeah. You stick with, women. Alright. I'll give that one a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Cool. Okay. Why doesn't Santa have any children?
Why?
Because he only comes once a year.
Oh! Okay, I like that one. I give that a 9. That's a hard 9.
Oh man. What do you call a cat on a beach at Christmas time?
What?
Sandy Claus.
That's a soft 2.
Probably a 3 for me. I thought it was just a bit alright, but not great, to be honest. Alright, next one. What has 34 legs, 9 heads, and 2 arms?
What?
Santa Claus and his reindeer.
Nah.
Dead. That one's dead, to be honest. 1 for me.
Where you getting these from? Christmas crackers?
Yeah, literally. It feels like a Christmas cracker, to be honest.
For real.
Alright, next one. Why is Christmas just like a day at the office? We've already come to this one. Alright, next one. What does One Direction and my Christmas tree have in common?
The best shit.
That's jokes. They both have ornamental balls.
I don't even know what to rate that.
4 for me. 4.
Yeah.
Okay. What does 1 hoe plus 2 hoe make?
3 hoes.
A jolly Santa.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, but I guess Santa getting busy with 2 hoes in it, so a jolly Santa.
I'd give that a 4.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, to be honest. A 4 on that one. Alright, we'll come to a few more and then we'll call time on the podcast. Who doesn't eat on Christmas?
Who doesn't eat on Christmas?
A turkey, because it's always stuffed.
Give that a 3.
I'd say a 4 for me. A 4 for that one. Why did Santa send his daughter to college?
Why?
To keep her off the North Pole.
Oh.
Didn't want his daughter hoeing around, did he?
Should try and get that money though.
Well, he said no money. Go to college and learn, innit?
But sometimes you have to go to the poll to pay for college tuition.
Oh man. All right, we'll come to the next.
When you think about it deeply, that is a good joke.
It is, yeah. It is.
Let's give it a 6.
I'd agree with you on that one. 6. All right, we'll move to the next one. We'll call this one the last one. Actually, no, we got the next one after that. We'll call that one the last one. Why shouldn't you mess with Santa?
Why?
Because he has a black belt.
Nah, that's a 1.
I'd say a 2 for me. A 2.
Wow.
Next one. This one's the last one. How do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger is waiting in line with you on Black Friday?
I don't know how.
He jingles all the way.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, jingle all the way, you fucking bastard. But yeah, what are you rating that 1 out of 10?
Let's give it a 4.
4. I'd say 5 for me. 5 from that one. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah, we've come to the end of that, and we've come to the end of obviously the Xmas podcast. So obviously, John, J Dizzle, Blumour, I'd like to thank you for coming on. I just named you as like 3 people. So.
It's me, myself, and I.
Yeah, literally. But I'd like to obviously thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate you coming on.
It's a pleasure, and hope to see you soon.
Yeah, man. Obviously, again, if we don't see each other before then, Merry Christmas, man. And hope you have a good one with your family and all that. Well, try to with this tier 4 thing that's going on. But yeah.
Before you know it, we'll be on tier 10 next week.
Yeah, exactly. There's talks about probably tier 5 probably maybe coming in and all this bullshit.
You know, tier 10 will be like if Boris catches you throwing the rubbish outside and come and chase you down.
I saw a meme of that. I saw a meme of that where Boris is literally, they had a guy playing Boris, like literally running after people.
Chasing you down.
Hey, stop right there, you can't go, like, get back in your house, guys. Do you know what I mean? So, some like on some Mr. Bean level or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, cheers, John. Appreciate you coming on, and obviously, if you got anything to plug away.
Follow me, Blumour_. That's BLUMOUR_. Hope to be back again soon. Big things are coming.
Yep. And obviously, yeah, man, I'd second that, man. I've obviously heard the beats you've been making and stuff, and you know they're ice cold, man. So I look forward to hearing more what you got, man.
Thank you. I'm studying at the moment. Trying to get better at this, and then hopefully I can put some music out.
Yeah, man.
It's not as easy as you think.
Yeah. I hear that, man. But cheers again, and to everybody out there that's listening, thanks again for listening, guys. Obviously, and Christmas is here, bitches. See you on the next day.
Yeah.
Peace.